Hi everyone. You're about to watch...
You have to say your name, Alan.
I don't want to say my name. They don't care what my name is.
You have to say it.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Alan Dolphin and this is Virginia McCoy. We co-chair a new program we are excited to tell you about. However, before we do that, you're in for a real treat. A 3-minute excerpt from an education conference.
Boring.
No, it's not. It's not. Actually, I'm quite serious. The speaker is creativity expert Sir Ken Robinson, who is a guru in the educational world. He challenges the way we're educating our children. He champions a radical rethink of our school systems to cultivate creativity and acknowledge multiple types of intelligence. Sir Ken Robinson, and I keep saying sir because he's from England, makes an entertaining and profoundly moving case for creating an education system that nurtures rather than undermines creativity. Listen carefully to the 3 minutes for what he says, for therein lies the essence of our new program.
And my contention is all kids have tremendous talents and we squander them pretty ruthlessly. So I want to talk about education and I want to talk about creativity. My contention is that creativity now is as important in education as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status. Thank you. That was it, by the way. Thank you very much. So, 15 minutes left. Well, I was born... No, I had a great story recently, I love telling it, of a little girl who was in a drawing lesson. She was 6, and she was at the back drawing, and the teacher said, this little girl hardly ever paid attention. And in this drawing lesson, she did. And the teacher was fascinated. She went over to her and she said, what are you drawing? And the girl said, I'm drawing a picture of God. And the teacher said, but nobody knows what God looks like. And the girl said, they will in a minute. When my son was 4 in England, actually he was 4 everywhere, to be honest. I mean, if we're being strict about it, wherever he went, he was 4 that year. But he was in the Nativity play. Do you remember the story? No, it was big. It was a big story. Mel Gibson did the sequel. You may have seen it. I don't know. It was Nativity 2. But James got the part of Joseph, which we were thrilled about. We consider this to be one of the lead parts. We had the place crammed full of agents and T-shirts, you know. James Robinson is Joseph. He didn't have to speak, but do you know the bit where the 3 kings come in? They come in bearing gifts, and they bring gold, frankincense, and myrrh. This really happened. We're sitting there, and they, I think, just went out of sequence. Because we talked to the little boy afterwards and said, you know, are you okay with that? And they said, yeah, why was that wrong? They just switched. I think that was it. Anyway, the 3 boys came in, little 4-year-olds with tea towels on their heads, and they put these boxes down. The first boy said, I bring you gold. And the second boy said, I bring you myrrh. And the third boy said, Frank sent this. What these things have in common is that kids will take a chance. You know, if they don't know, they'll have a go. Am I right? They're not frightened of being wrong. Now, I don't mean to say that being wrong is the same thing as being creative. What we do know is, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. If you're not prepared to be wrong. And by the time they get to be adults, most kids have lost that capacity. They have become frightened of being wrong. And we run our companies this, by the way. We stigmatize mistakes. And we're now running national education systems where mistakes are the worst thing you can make. And the result is that we are educating people out of their creative capacities. Picasso once said this. He said that all children are born artists. The problem is to remain an artist as we grow up. I believe this passionately, that we don't grow into creativity, we grow out of it. Or rather, we get educated out of it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the brief 3-minute excerpt. If you are interested, I have the link to the full 15-minute talk. He is hilarious. We at CDS are inaugurating our own creativity project that we're going to call Project Ignite. And there's a reason why we call it Ignite. Our Jewish tradition teaches us that a divine spark infuses everyone, a spark from God. And everyone also has a divinely placed talent inside them, a talent that they can utilize to improve the world. The big secret is to find that inner spark and then bring it out. And that's what we're going to do with Project Ignite. We're going to ignite the spark of creativity and curiosity that dwells in every child's heart. They will be invited to indulge, discover their passions, whether it be wanting to learn everything there is to know about chocolate, about cars, how to build bridges, DNA, how to write a song. The sky is the limit.
Each student will be challenged to go where he or she had never had time to go or never dreamed of going, with the guidance of our excellent staff and from their peers. It will not involve more homework. Everyone will have one double period a week for this program, and all work will be done during that period.
You know, I had the great fortune of piloting a similar program, but not quite as well thought out in New York, many years ago. I saw students who rarely speak come alive with a passion when they were allowed to let their creativity soar. I saw remarkable projects, incredible quilts, a car engine in pieces assembled in front of our eyes, some amazing culinary achievements. The list goes on and on. Some students presented in front of their grade, that was fine. Some presented to only a few friends, that too was fine. Didn't matter. What did matter was the growth they experienced and displayed, and a passion for learning something they wanted to learn. That was just a joy to be part of.
How can you help? Thanks for asking. We are hoping you would. We might call on you to come in and share your expertise with some students who share similar passions. You can help with some research and guide your child with their research. You can also help us find and locate specific materials. The sky is the limit for you as well.
Now, I hate to interrupt, but it is nearly time to end. You will hear more about this exciting program as time wears on. It's very much a work in progress. We know you have a lot of questions. Hang on to them. To use my late father's expression, may he rest in peace, don't hop the teacher's china. Literally, don't bang on the teacher's tea kettle. Don't bug the teacher. They are already nervous enough about presenting to you tonight. Once we get started, your own kids will start telling you what's going on, and Virginia will be sending out updates from time to time to keep you informed. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I've been in education a long time.
How long's a long time, Alan?
Please don't ask me that. This is from someone who wasn't even born when I began to teach. This is the best staff I've ever had the privilege to work with, and I mean that seriously. Your kids are in great hands, and I'm looking forward to an exciting, fabulous school year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.